Oh, I suppose I can do one more run today. Actually done like 4 in a row today. It's weird. I have an old bandage, how to jump again. And yeah, this just basically looks about as reasonable as the last build we had, only with not the cursed eye. Which is weird. The odds of that happening, I can only assume, are insanely low. Like the odds of actually getting the same item twice with Eden. But I'm just gonna go with it. I'm just gonna go and say, yeah, that's just how I live life. I just live life to an experience that is unlikely. I live an unlikely life is what I do. And that's what I will continue to do with concussion shells. Or concussion shots, or whatever you wish to concuss. Whatever you wish to concuss this day. There is a giant slab of metal in my face. I don't think I've ever seen this before. I don't think I've ever seen this visual effect before, actually. Huh. Weird. I don't know, that looks very odd to me. Yeah, I must have just never seen that before, because it looks unknown to me. I've never seen these colors before. These lands are unknown to me. But that's okay. Isaac used to more things, even though it's Eden this time around. I'll probably continuously call it Isaac because it's the binding of thereof. So, odds are I'm never actually going to call the characters by the correct name. And I'm almost sorry about that. So I hope that's good enough. And if it isn't, I recommend not watching more of my videos, because I am a cretin in that regard. This room's kind of horrible. I don't think I can really do anything here, unless we can like learn how to fly somewhere in the next couple rooms. It's very unlikely that I'm gonna remember that I have how to jump and might be able to do stuff there. Very unlikely. Probably not gonna happen. One of these days, I'll actually have this item and remember I actually have it at all, because it's very rare. Very rare occurrence, actually. Weirdly rare. Don't know why, it just is. Although this might be a little bit too much, thinking about it. This might be a little bit pushing it, isn't it? Yeah. There's no way I can jump that far, right? Yeah, probably not. I might be able to jump there, yeah. Although, okay, I'm not stuck there. That was a little bit worrying. But if we can find a bomb, that would be pretty rad. We could probably actually make it to that gold chest in this room, thinking about it. Since I just sort of left, I never actually did anything with this stuff over here that's just hanging out. No bombs, though. I mean, it's nice that it gave me a soul heart, I guess, but it would be nice if we get some of the boom booms. How am I supposed to shake the room without the boom boom? It's impossible. Can't be done. It's an impossibility. I just took damage from a random thing. Still don't really know what they are, but they spawn things or shoot tears. They're nasty people is what they are. Famine! Famine, please don't shoot me! Famine, please just stay there and never summon anything and don't shoot me either, please. That would be good. Just stay. Stay. Do not do with the runs. You are concussioned, and therefore you do not remember how to do the shooty. Yes? Yeah, is that not true? Am I not speaking factual statements? You never get Meat Boy anymore. Why do we only get this one? I don't want to get this one. I want the other one. Oh my god. What is up with that? That's just ridiculous. Can we get a bomb here? I'll get the bomb. I have decided that the bomb is somehow gonna make me famous. It's gonna give me the thing required to win from this singular chest. Oh. See? We got the soul heart anyway. Well, you know, it's the thought that counts. We got it in a different manner. We didn't buy a soul heart, we won one. We created one, whereas previously there was not one. It was beautiful. Everyone cried. Everyone cheered. But no one went into that room, because you need a single heart to go into that room, and that's fairly unlikely with the build that is given to us this wonderful, wonderful day. So far this build's not too bad. Like, I can just run into people and they'll probably just be dead because of the bandage ball. And that's pretty lovely. With concussion shots, they don't know what to do, they get lost, they get confused, they don't know how to live their lives anymore, and then they just fall over and die. Enemies just explode at random, because that's how they feel like living life. Even though that's just one of the things that enemy can do. It doesn't usually happen within a second, and this time it did. So clearly, the enemies are confused before I have even done a single move. It's like playing chess against someone that doesn't even know what movement is. Like someone that is just utterly baffled by the fact that we can move in general. And that's the kind of person that I like to play chess against. That's the kind of person where I'm like, yeah. Yeah. Now, can I get more bombs? Like, come on. All I want is bombs and or keys. And so far I've gotten a key and or no bombs. And it bothers me. You know, you can just actually add and or to every sentence where you just say and. Like, it's great. You can add a whole new word to your sentence, elongating it by 2 whole letters. It's amazing. This is not so amazing. I don't really like this guy so much. He moves around a lot. My concussion shells are moving people a lot, and it confuses me. It puts me on an emotional level I'm not ready to deal with just yet. Yeah, we are. Keep on jumping. Oh, maybe not jump everywhere. Like, maybe sometimes it's a better idea not to continuously jump everywhere. Seeing as you can't really control it very well. Like, you can control it reasonably well, but you can't really do anything while you're jumping. You're just jumping. You're not actually attacking or anything. And that can be kind of bad. Full health build, that could be pretty good. Full health could keep us alive for a little bit longer. Would be nice. Yep, no bombs. Alright, sure. We'll just fight 2 monstros like it's nothing. Like we're just not, like we're fully prepared to deal with 2 monstros at this current point in our lives, which we are, as shown below. But I'm still rather bemused. I'll take that just for the sake of not getting angel rooms, because we don't need angel rooms anymore. Generally, I prefer devil deals. Generally speaking, devil deals are just a bit nicer. We have no keys or bombs. We can't really do anything else on this floor, so we're just gonna keep going. I don't think there was anything we could jump towards, so maybe the caves will contain something nice. Maybe the caves will contain something sweet and awesome. Yeah? Yeah, I think it will. I have high hopes for the awesomeness that this floor is going to contain. I also have high hopes that Gimpy is actually going to give us a soul heart this run, rather than do nothing, as it often does. Like it often appears it's doing. Very little. But we got this. We got this in the bag. These bats decided, yeah, let's not attack. And I'm like, alright, sure. These bats are just like, yeah, we're just here to hang out, have a good time. Just here to look, just sort of look at you. Not really as a menacing way, just sort of as a way of saying, hey, you're pretty interesting. I'm gonna pay some general attention to you for a while to see if you are as interesting as you look. And then they were intrigued by my sob story, which caused them to die an early death. That's how intrigued they were. It was quite a horrible moment in my life, actually. Quite horrible. That is a manual that teaches me how to summon a monster. A monster manual, if you will. And it is 100% pointless to my current needs. Wow, that was really good dodging. And with that, I mean his dodge moves so much that basically that he was the one that did the dodging, and I was just the one that took the damage. It was actually another quite sad moment in my life. My life is actually just one big just a big collection of sad moments put into a wonderful autobiography called The Sad Moments of Gar. What is sad, you may wonder? Everything. Let's go inside. Let's kill Mega Maw. Hello, Mega Maw. Let's fight, you and I. You can shoot fire, but that's not going to stop me. I've got a little ball of bandages circling me at all points in my life. And that's stronger than anything that you can produce out of your weird mouth. And let's be honest, it is quite a weird looking mouth that you got. Looking a little bit sick with the whole blood coming out of your eye sockets thing. Looking a little bit weird. And I just don't know how to deal with those situations. So, I'm just going to go into this room, which is obviously a lot nicer. Coat hanger doesn't really add that much to your tear rate, does it? It doesn't feel like it has increased that much at all. And that's kind of sad. I also don't like how all these people are on fire, because the ones that are on fire are actually quite scary. I don't like scary enemies. I like to deal with enemies that have lived a long and prosperous life and have now just sort of retired and are just sitting around doing not much, just sitting on their little chair going back and forth, just rocking back and forth, a rocking chair as you will, and just having a great day. But no, these guys are not interested in that. These guys are like, let's be on fire all day long and kill people, and it's not really the kind of people I like to associate with, honestly. I don't like to associate with people that murder other people. often. I mean, sometimes they're nice. Like, there are obviously people who still murder quite a lot of people, but they're still generally quite nice, you know? So it's like, well, whatever. I'm willing to forgive that if you're interesting enough, but these people are just legs on fire. They don't have much to contribute to any conversation. So even if they were very interesting, the fact that they are just legs makes it very hard for them to really communicate their interestingness to me. And that makes me feel a little bit sad. It makes me feel just a little bit sad. Wish it wasn't the case. Wish they could communicate to me just how interesting they were. And then I think we'd be best of friends. But until that moment in my life, until I reach that particular instance of living, I'm just going to think they're not very interesting at all. And that's quite unfortunate, really. Quite sad, quite miserable. Where's my secret room? I'm just desperately trying to find my secret room right now, and I'm not really having much luck with it. Not really having... I mean, it might be up there, I guess. Might be up there. I think that's like the first, like, potential spot it could be. If I looked at the rooms correctly. Anything cool here? Nope. Just a grey chest, which I don't really need right now. Yeah, I think this might be the only place where it could be. And it is. 2 keys. A man with his tongue out. Tongue being the same color as the man. Quite strange, if you ask me. No one asked me. But I like to share my opinion with the group from time to time. I don't really want more pills. I don't know what my pill pool is, so I'm just going to put a coin in there for funsies and actually just leave. Like, we got a key already, and that's pretty much the main reason why I went wandering around. I wanted more consumables, and it seemed like a good idea to try and look for some. Because then, the odds of finding one are larger than when you don't look for one. I hope everyone learned a lot from that particular sentence that I just spoke out loud with my face. Because if not, it would have been very redundant to say that out loud, now wouldn't it? It would have been very redundant indeed. And everyone would say, gosh, how very unnecessary. 25 cents for me. Thank God. We might finally live through the winter. With these 25 pennies. I was kind of hoping for something neat there, but it was just gas. Just mushroomy gas. I don't really want to deal with mushroomy gas. No interesting things there either. Just a lot of boring things here right now. I'm not overly intrigued at what we're seeing here. Not overly intrigued at all, but at least we're getting free stuff. At least we're getting free things. I don't even want to deal with that pill right now. That pill is just like, nah. I don't feel like that pill is really going to contribute much to my life. Watch it just be a balls of steel pill and we're missing out, but I don't know. Just not feeling it right now. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. I feel like this contributes more than a potential balls of steel pill, actually. Having my pills wiggle, or my tears wiggle, not my pills. If my pills were wiggling, that would be odd. But my tears wiggling, that's entirely normal. I don't really dig this too much, though. I'm actually just going to drop this, I think. I mean, it is a really, really useful and fun item, but when you get a room like this, you actually kind of have to, like, pay attention and stuff, and then you don't really want your tears to wiggle as much. You don't really want your tears to just hit walls repeatedly. It doesn't really work out very well. So, let's not... Oh, and that's when I stopped paying attention. The Gimpy's got my back. It was not all bad. Hello. Can I have one of your finest bumblers? Thank you very much. Can I have a trinket bag too? Oh, that's nice. And maybe... Oh, that's so good. Thank you very much. You're my best friend. I love you. I'm leaving now. And then I'm coming back to take those 2 coins instead of a single coin, because you need to walk back and forth for that to actually change. Because that's how that item works. Why? I don't know. It just does. I think it just needs to activate some sort of weird magic, and that's how it creates 2 coins out of 1. And if you're there to see how the magic trick is being performed, then that would ruin the magic. And they wouldn't want that. They don't want the magic to be ruined. They want you to have a great magical Disney experience. And that's what we got now. Yeah, try and brimstone me now, sucker. You got nothing on me. I got a ball of bandages, mate. I got a ball of bandages. What do you think you got? You got nothing. You're dead now. Shot speed down. I'm leaving. I don't like this floor anymore. With your brimstony face. I don't want to see it anymore. It ruins my day just to see even a fragment of your face. And I'm sorry to say that, but I'm not really, because I just murdered you. So obviously, it's quite obvious that we had some problems. I mean, we probably could have talked it out, But The Binding of Isaac would probably be a very different game if talking it out was an option. I feel like that would change the dynamic of the game somewhat if there was just a button that was like, talk it out with your opponent. And then maybe you could like convince them. Maybe there would be an extra statistic that would be like charisma or something like that. Like that would maybe be a thing. But again, I think that would make it a slightly different game somehow. There would just be something slightly different about the whole experience. I'm not sure why. Because it would make sense. I mean, these guys, most of them have faces. Most of them have the ability to speak. It would make sense if you have like trouble convincing a pair of legs to stop killing you, but with like the big dude we just saw, or the ghost, like I can speak to ghosts. Have you seen Ghostbusters? They have conversations with the ghosts all the time, right? Yeah. That's how that movie went. They had like a box that they put down, and then a light show came out of it. And out of that light show were various phrases that they used to communicate with the dead. And then the ghost was like, actually, yeah, that's a fair point. The ghost would be speaking with like wooden signs, just like in Metal Gear Solid. I think that was the game with the ghost in it. Was that? Did that game have a ghost in it? I think the third one did. Yeah, that was weird. But yeah, that game had a ghost person who spoke to you through signs. Is that actually a thing? Saying that out loud sounds really strange, but I think that actually was a thing, wasn't it? Like that was a thing that was in that game, in the third game. Yeah, there was an entire like weird dream sequence thing as well. Yeah, that must have happened. I can't be dreaming this. That must have been an occurrence in my life that I saw happen at one point, like one stage of my life. God, what a strange game that was, actually, thinking about it now. Just thinking about that out loud, it's like, huh. Actually, yeah, that's quite unusual. Nanomachines. Let's just kill this Headless Horseman and get no item. Maybe we'll get a Devil Deal, I guess. That would be pretty cool. Wouldn't it be cool if we got a Devil Deal? I haven't gotten one of those in a while. I was like, hey, let's get the Devil Deal so we get more Devil Deals later on. But yeah, that's been working out pretty well so far. At least Gimpy's actually been pretty good. Like, we've gotten a fair amount of Soul Hearts from Gimpy. So my statement that this time around Gimpy was totally going to do something for a change was accurate. It's also surprising I didn't take damage there, but this is how it worked out in the end. Boney! There we go. And it's Krampus. Good old Krampus. Trying to ruin my day. That's okay though, because I got a ball of bandages, and I'm going to fix our relationship with it. Crampy. Good old Crampy. Now please be dead. And give me the call, my Christmas present. Finally, I get a Christmas gift, and it's something I can use. Slightly more damage sometimes. My tears are kind of crap. I wish I had more damage. And I wish I did have more damage. Our damage is not that impressive right now. Not that impressive at all. I'll take that one. Meh. Angry now. I wish that was more impressive than what it was. And it was not very impressive. So, I'm mad now. Very mad now. Mad now. I was hoping for a secret room, but no. Nothing. No good. No secret room there either, but maybe some soul hearts, I guess. So I should probably try that at some point. Definitely no secret room here. Maybe to the left, though? Oh, no, I don't think that actually works with that skull being where it is. Oh, careful, man. I don't think there could be a secret room to the left here. So what we got left is not right. Oh, God. Oh, boy. I was just trying to make a fun little jape about left and right being words that are used for different things, but instead you gotta give me a room like this where I actually have to dodge. What the hell, man? What the heckle-deckle? What's wrong with you, Gim? Gim, what is wrong with you? Why do you put heart in corner with rock in front of it? Why? What wrong with you? Are you Scooby-Doo? Because you sound pretty like dog. That does not make sense. What am I even saying? I'm losing my mind again. Oh yeah, I got the trinket thing, don't I? Yeah, bad trip. Alright, cool. There we go. That's what I needed. A bad trip is a good way to start your day. Here's a bunch of bombs. But are we going to get enough coins to buy the other 15 coin thingamaboober? It's possible. It's entirely plausible that we're going to get that thing. Ghost? Ghost, okay. I thought you disappeared forever. On account that you disappeared for a long a period of time. I'm gonna break this. There's a tinted one there. There's an X on it, with a soul heart inside, and more bombs. And that's lovely. I like that quite a bit. I say top-notch to that one, good sir. Top-notch indeed. Good floor design. Lovely. Amazing. Grand. Perfect. Maybe it is over there? Yes? One has been found. Agreed. Give me 50% off on my next purchase, please. Agreed. Is that not what you do? Is that not what you do, Greed? Do you not give 50% off, ironically? Because you're so greedy, but want more things as such, and therefore you have a coupon, which makes everything cheaper. But I guess you just drop so much money instead that works out too. He was quite rich. Quite a rich room. I can finally buy whatever that other thing is, which is the battery. It stores energy for my thing that doesn't cost energy. How useful. If we could actually get the broken remote, that would actually be pretty damn good. Broken remote, where are you? Come to me. Give yourself up to me. I want to teleport to you. My sweet, sweet prince. Bad trip, bad trip. I guess I'll take one along. Why not? Just in case we go down so low that it turns into a full health pill. That was a bad song. No one ever buy that song. It's terrible. I'm actually quite offended by how bad that song was that I sang just now. It didn't really go anywhere, and the lyrics were very off-putting and ruined a lot of people's days, and I'm sorry. I'm actually quite sorry about what I said. It was not my intention to be this horrible. I didn't choose the horrible life is something you could say. You could say it chose me, but that would be a lie. I chose to be this horrible, and it just came out. It just came out. Couldn't help myself. Just couldn't help myself at all. It was very unfortunate, really. There we go. That's a lot of flies, but they all died in a singular shot. Because I'm that powerful. You fools. Why even try to fight me, when you know I cannot be stopped? I'm gonna get rid of this so I actually remember there's a tinted rock there. I wouldn't mind another bomb, actually. Like, we haven't gotten that many bombs yet. I wouldn't mind another one. Please. Dad, give me a bomb. I need one to feed myself to some delicious hearts. Please, 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 please hand me a bomb. Maybe two. Most likely two, because I don't think you have a singular bomb anywhere on this floor, thanks to the Humbly Bumbly, but still. Give it to me. I wish to remember that that tinted rock is there, that I can maybe break it alongside the chest, and that would be lovely. Thinking about it, I probably didn't even need to use the key because of my how to jump thing, but again, it's too late for that now. That was a strange way of dealing with that group of enemies, and could probably have been done more efficiently. But I hate efficiency. I hate being good at game. And as such, we're not gonna do it like that. Oh god. That was rude. I think a spider just killed him. I didn't want you to get killed by a spider. No one wants that to happen. That's why people actively avoid it. So now I feel kind of bad. Come on, little sissy. Don't be so mean. Don't be so mean to all these enemies. I know they're called enemies, but it doesn't mean you have to hurt them so much. I'm just making them listen to my crying story. And that's making them be convinced about how right I am. And then they're just leaving. Because they're not. Like, otherwise their body would still be there, logically speaking. Otherwise their body would just still hanging out somewhere. And it isn't. Logically speaking, they just leave. Most of them are able to fly or jump somewhere, so it's... Oh, that's cool. I'm glad that it just opens it anyway when you jump over it. I guess you need to actually jump at an angle there. Where's the shop? Where's the item room? Where's anything? What's their time at? It's not good enough. It's not good enough. We're going to start over. Just going to hold the reset button now and just start over this run. It's not good enough. This is actually secretly a speed run without ever telling anyone. And it's failed. So, I'm sorry, you guys. This run has to end. This is how it's going to be. So, next enemy I find, I'm going to get him to kill me. So far, I haven't found any enemies yet, which is quite sad. Quite unfortunate, really. I would have thought we'd find an enemy somewhere along the line, but they just left. They all left before I had a chance to figure out what exactly I was doing with this run. So, I guess we're not going to die this run, guys. I'm sorry. Sorry for all the lies that I've been saying this run. Sorry for all the lies. There's so many lies already. So many lies. Come on. Hey, I said come on to the guy at the top, not you. I didn't want you to attack. You were a pretty good guy. You're not enemy. You were a friend. I thought you were a friend. I had high charisma when I talked to you last time. I thought that would have been enough. Alright. Now the hard part begins of remembering where actually that secret, that tinted rock was. Because I've been walking for a while. But I guess if I can get a black candle from the shop. Wow, okay. Can we do that again sometime? That was great. I want that to happen more often. Yeah, this should make it a little bit easier. Where's there bombs in there? Yeah. It's only one, actually. Huh. So you can still sell one bomb. They just don't drop singular bombs anymore. Huh. Well, that's a little bit butts now, isn't it? That's a little bit butts, if you ask me. A lot of butts were made. A lot of butts were used for that butting technology advancement. Butts. At least we know where our boss room is now. But I will be going back to that tinted rock because our health isn't actually that good. Like, our health is not great. It's not so great right now. So what we're going to do is first we're going to go over here. Load this thing a couple times. Blow it up. Even though there's like $2 signs right there. Could have been a victorious moment in my life. But instead I chose to destroy it all. Then I moved the coins with that heart. And I don't really want to go for that. Because I don't really need coins after this floor. So why would I even bother? Why would I even bother? I guess for stuff like this. But yeah, it's fine. This guy will just give me a breakfast. Most likely. Maybe compass? Maybe nothing at all? Any of these is possible. But which one will it be? Oh. Alright. I wasn't going to guess that one out of all the potential things that it could have been. So there's that, I suppose. And I'm going to bomb this. Yep. Oh my god. 4 soul hearts out of 4 fires? What are the odds? I just completely missed this room as well, by the way. Just because we didn't have a map. Like, so sneaky. So sneaky. Can I jump in there? No, probably not. Tinted rock, tinted rock, tinted rock. I was going to the tinted rock. Do we know where it is? Yes, because there's only one way back. Wow, this is actually a really long floor. Not many branching pathways. They're all like dead ends after like 1 or 2 rooms. It's quite mean when you think about it. It's quite mean, isn't it? Why are they being so mean with their floor design? It's like they're trying to murder me or somewhat. What's going on? How very, very rude. Come on. There we go. Took a while, took a couple jumps, but we got there in the end. We did it eventually. Yeah, I'll just... Whoop. Whoop. There we go. Whoop back. Okay, that's more stuff than I expected, but I don't mind that. I don't mind getting a whole bunch of gifts. So our secret room could be there, right? Yeah, could be, huh? Yeah. That makes me sense. Yeah. Sad. It can't be up there. It probably isn't there, but it might be. Oop. Could it be? No, it's not. It's not there. It was a long shot, but we tried. Oh, how we tried. Should I break those skulls, or shall I try once more? And the answer is... I don't know. I don't know, actually. I might just keep the bomb. I don't... This might sound silly, but I have actually, in fact, forgotten if I have tried this one. So I'm just going to try it. And if it doesn't work out... No, it does, actually. Cool. Coolio. Coolio indeedlio. Even though we didn't really get much out of that, at least we found it, and that's what matters. And now we're gonna get 4 soul hearts for free. If I can jump there. If I can jump there. If I can jump there. Can I not jump to these things? Can I seriously not jump to these things? Are you serious? Because I feel like this should be possible. I mean, it's right there. Aw, man. That's such a waste of bombs then. I was really looking forward to picking up these hearts, but it's not happening. That's really sad. Why? Why? Am I just not doing the angle right, or is it actually impossible? Huh. Well, that's stupid. Like, there's really no reason why I can't jump to these things. There really is no reason at all. Like, I feel like This thing, literally its function is to jump to these areas, and it's not doing it. Yeah, alright, well, lesson learned, I guess. That doesn't work, apparently. Why? I don't know, like, just because the game decided it to be so, and therefore it is. That's stupid. I don't like this game anymore. This game's stupid. Let's play Putt-Putt instead. Let's play Putt-Putt Goes to the Moon instead. That was a much better game. At least in that game, I could jump to different rocks on top of, like, voids. In this game, I can't even jump over voids. Like, come on. Putt-Putt, man. Think about Putt-Putt. Think about how Putt-Putt feels right now. Isaac. If I were to compare this game to Putt-Putt Goes to the Moon, it would score higher. It's ridiculous, but it is... Well, I mean, it is just an incredible game, but still... It's still ridiculous, because they seem so different, but are very comparable in the end. Really quite surprising when you think about it. I also don't think there's actually a point in Putt-Putt where you can jump over a void, but still, he does go to the moon. He goes to the fireworks factory, and whoops, look at what happens. Moon time. It's a great experience. Everyone should play it sometime in their lives. Oh, I was like, why isn't anything happening? But that's why. That's why. No devil deal. No real anything. But at least we're not getting cursed anymore. Like, at least we got that going for us. At least we're no longer getting cursed, I guess. But I wouldn't have minded something a little bit more interesting. Did we seriously get one devil deal this round? Oh, I guess we got the cold as well, so we got 2. But still, though, like, come on. Try a little bit harder. Come on, Fistula. Impress me, Fistula. I finally remembered your name for once, so you have to be impressing me in some way or another. This is like the first time in about 100 years I actually remember what your name is. Which is rare. I usually just forget people's name and then just go, well, I guess I'm just going to call you Hey from now on. Because that's the only way I'm going to greet you from this point in my life. I'll just say Hey loudly and point at you. And then people will go, ah, he's referring to me. He probably knows my name. And I don't. I genuinely have no idea what you're called. And I have this with literally every person in my life. Like, you can pretty much be an active person in my life 24/7. I'll still forget your name, even if we talk on an hourly basis. I don't know why. Names are hard. Names are confusing. If you are a function call, then I'll probably remember what you're called. But if you are a person, odds are I'm going to completely forget your existence and your name. And when I see you again, I'll remember your face, but be like, oh, yeah, that guy with the face. I know many people with faces. If only he didn't have a face, that would make it easier to remember what his name is. But for some reason, they all gotta have faces. What's the deal with that, right? Why do people always have faces these days? Come on. Time for the faceless community to step up a notch. It's about time to show us their true potential. Show me your body. Is that a secret room I see over there? I'm smelling one. I'm smelling secrecy. I'm smelling like someone hid something somewhere along the line, you know? Do you know that smell? The smelly smell that smells so smelly? That smell of secrecy? The one that, like, loads the curse rooms? So instead of, like it's one of those people that hates curse rooms so much that it decides to live next to them out of spite. That's the smell I'm smelling right now. And it smells... like potential. It smells like a lot of potential right here. Let's see. Am I right? It never fails. My sense of smell is impeccable. My sense of smell knows exactly where all the secret rooms are at any point in my life. It's amazing. It's beautiful. Let's go. 2 chests. I am very unimpressed. Alright, well that was exciting. I got to smell a lot, so that's pretty fun. If anything, I got to have a very good smelling experience. That's good enough for me, really. I'll just hug this wall and not run into things. Just be safe. That's all I care about. Being safe. Being safe and being secure. Now give me thingy things. Not so bad. I don't mind that. That's sort of a payback for the 4 soul hearts I couldn't pick up because of reasons. That's going to make me mad for the next 4 days. I'm just going to call that right now. The next about like 16 Isaac runs is just going to be a memory of that moment. And I say 16 because this is like the 4th Isaac video I'm recording today. And I guess I'm just recording 4 in a day now. That would be a pretty great life. If I could just record 4 Isaac videos a day, just do nothing else, pretty much perfect. I would have had it made. Like, I'm pretty content with that for like probably a year or so. Then I probably need to do something else with my life. But a year of 4 Isaac videos a day, I could do that. I mean, I wouldn't be able to do anything else on that same day probably, but still, I'd be able to do that specific thing. This is not so good. This is pretty horrible. Yeah, I messed that up. I messed that up a lot. I messed that up quite a lot. I could have avoided that quite easily, in fact, but I chose not to. I chose that was the worst of 2 ideas, apparently. Give me a secret room. Oh. That is not a door. That is a wall that just got hit slightly by an explosion. But no doorway has been made as a result of this explosion. And I have to say, it's quite confusing that this explosion didn't make a doorway, if I do say so myself. I do need to remember what the tinted rocks look like. I think they look like these rocks with an X on them, but I'm never able to tell. I'm never able to tell with these things. They all look the same. They all look the bloody same to me. How are you supposed to tell the difference between one rock and the other? They all look the bloody same. Where's my super secret room? Could be in any of these places, really. Could be in any of these locations. Oh, right, mushroom trinket. I was like, why does that suddenly show up there? But I have a mushroom. I can jump over these holes. That's one of the various powers I have. To fight crime. Die, eyeball. You have been defeated by the great maestro. Who is me? It is I. I'm the maestro. You got that right. Yeah. And then hands came falling from the sky, but they were very pointless. They did so little. Why do the hands do so very little? I don't know. I don't know. It is a conundrum to me as well. But I never was able to solve that particular conundrum. I never was able to solve that riddle. And it haunted me for the rest of my life. Why were they so pointless? Why? I don't know. I just don't know. Man, there's like none anywhere. What's going on with secret rooms? What's the deal with super secret rooms? I don't get it. What's going on? One day, they're like there, and the other times, they're just nowhere to be found at all. What's going on with it? I don't know. Juggerment. Yeah, alright. I'll take it. I'll take it, I guess. I'm gonna blow this up. I'm gonna blow this up. And I'm giving up on finding super secret rooms because I'm just not finding them. I don't know where they're hiding, but they're doing a pretty good job right now. That's a map. I don't mind that. Yeah, I'll just place this one down here as well. I guess I'll just give him some more money. I need to do something with all this money that I have. Might as well give it to the poor. Might as well give it to those poor beggars with their maps. Their treasure maps and whatnot. Give it to me. Give me your Suicide King cards and watch me die by accident. How about that one instead and watch me not die by accident? That would be good, yeah? Are you going to give me an item or are you going to take all my money? That's the bean. That's actually good. It gives me progress. There we go. We just made progress in this run, believe it or not. I hadn't picked that thing up yet, somehow. Somehow I've seen it. Like, I know in that run where I just made a whole bunch of items with the D20. I know I saw it in that run, but I never actually touched it. Never actually picked it up at all. Which was quite silly in hindsight. Hey. I tried one more time and it was there. I'm not gonna make that bomb explode. That bomb will stay here and wait forever. It will wait in great anticipation, but it will never be released. Skolix. Oh. Ah. That's... Okay. I thought I was in Depths 2. I genuinely did. This entire time I was like, I'm in Depths 2 currently. That's where I am. Or Womb 2 rather, not Depths 2. So that was confusing. That was a small moment of confusion right there. But that's okay though. I'll just wait. I'll just wait until this dude shows his cute little tail. And then hug it with me ball. There we are. And dead you are. Give me a soul heart for Freezios. And no. That's just sad. I feel sorry for you. I'm going to leave now. Without the bad trip pill. Because I value slightly more damage over it. I would rather have slightly more damage. And we're going down to the depths below, where only the nastiest of creatures hide, among which is a strange heart. I call it a strange heart because it looks unusual for general heart-shaped things. For a heart-shaped thing, it doesn't look quite the same. It looks like there's a person inside it. I don't know how that works. I don't know if that changes its functionality at all. I'm not a heart doctor. I don't know how these things work. I don't know if hearts work entirely based on visuals. I don't know if that makes it more functional or not. Apparently, this guy decided to grow up a little. Guess someone said he needed to grow up, and he was like, okay, I'm gonna grow up until I take up the entire room in size. And so he did, and here we are now. Look at what you've done, world. Look at what you've made him do. The horrible creation you have created with your words. Look at what you've done. And despair at Skorlex. Look at what you've made him become. It's terrifying, is it not? Yes, it is. Most terrifying indeed. We're staying close to the door, so he doesn't know what to do. Because he's an idiot. There we are. Getting rid of that blood first, and mom fight. We get slightly more damage to start off with. And then we're going to kill some eyeballs. And then we're going to kill a heart, who says Isaac from time to time. How does a heart even speak like that? How did the bandage ball not stop that tear? Many questions were asked. None were answered. Therefore, it was a fairly pointless endeavor for everybody involved. And that's the story of this battle. And there we are. That was exciting. That was riveting. We're going upwards. This run so far, it's weird. We're not really dealing that much damage, but we're dealing enough, I guess. I guess we're dealing enough. We're not dead yet, so that's probably good, innit? Yeah? I was hoping for a secret room. We have 26 keys. What's up with that? Why do we have so many keys? Yet so little bombs. What is up with that? I don't get it. Someone explain to me. And then explain to me why I used a bomb to get that golden chest. I guess to see if my secret room was there, but still. It was an odd decision. It was unnecessary. Very unnecessary. Do I want to do this? I'm not sure. I guess so. Nah. That was not overly great, but I had to go for it. I wanted things. I was hoping for maybe a gup-a-gup. Gup-a-gup-gup. But no. No gup-a-gups for us. Just bosses. We got some bombs out of it though, so that's kind of cool. And this guy, I heard that Chubb dislikes smoke. A wise man once told me. This wise man was a piece of paper, which was odd, but he spoke to me in ways that no wise man has spoken to me before. And he said, Chubb dislikes smoke. And then left. He said it several times, though. I found this man many times on my journeys. And he kept appearing to say that Chubb dislikes smoke. It's really weird. This is awful. Oh my god, please stop jumping around. With the concussion shots, these guys, like having two of them jump around like that, that is horrible. I can't focus on two shadows at once. It's difficult. That's très difficult, as they say in the French. And they do say that in the French. Oh yes, oh yes. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. And here we are, with 13 bombs instead of 2. So in the end, I'd say we came out better. Like that, I'm pretty sure we gained from that experience. I don't think we took damage on that room, so... all in all, that was pretty fun. I like it. Let's have more great experiences like that. I would enjoy that immensely. Now let's kill everybody, and move on with our lives. As long as we tie up all these loose ends, we'll be entirely okay. Goodbye, loose end. Do I want the monkey's paw? I guess. I mean, it probably does more than the rage thing. And the rage thing's not bad, I guess, but it's not super good. I don't like it that much. I didn't want to clear that room. It would take too long. I got lazy. Oh, God. I didn't... Whoa. I just suddenly got really, like, disoriented for some reason and then took a lot of damage for no reason. That was weird. Like, suddenly I was like, whoa, I don't know what to look at right now. There's too much on screen. Hey. Extra damage. I don't know what was up with that. Let's not have that experience again. That was not great. That is not great when you're suddenly just looking all blurry, like... Oh my god. Come on, Gimpy. Just do something. Be a part of the team right here. You're not really doing much. And it's kind of disappointing right now. This is your moment to shine, Gimpy, and you're not shining bright like a diamond at all. You're shining like a piece of coal. And coal, overall, not that bright. Not that useful for brightness, unless you set it on fire. But I don't want to set you on fire, Gimpy, because you're part of my face right now, and that's probably not a very good idea. Get it? And yeah, mooncart could be good for the next floor. Could maybe make us skip a little bit depending on the floor. Oh my god. That dude was going for me. I could have avoided if I just let go of B sooner, but I didn't. For some reason I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna let go. I'm not gonna let go of that button. What are you talking about? My favorite button. I'm not gonna stop pushing it just because I want to stay alive. What's wrong with you? I miss my Suicide King card. That was a fun card. Let's get that one again. Pretty useful at this current moment in my life. Oh no. Why are there so many of the fast ones? Can we not have these rooms? Like, seriously? Can we have, like, empty rooms instead? Maybe rooms with a chest inside it or something, or a soul heart? I would like those. Maybe another tinted, or another small rock instead. Pleasey, pleasey. No, okay, I'll let you go. I'll let you have this one, I guess. Unless there's nothing in here, then I'm going to get very angry. Hello. Oh, a rune? What does it contain? Purity. Yeah, actually, I'll take that. That's another soul heart for me. Could probably use that at a later time and it would be more efficient, but whatever. I don't care. I do not care at all. I don't care if efficiency is #1 priority of some people. My priority is simply staying alive, and I'm doing that with the things that I do. And that's good enough for me. That's good enough for me. I'm going to leave this room, and there's nothing you can do about it. Probably going to leave this room as well. Maybe not. This room's not so bad. I can preserve a bomb for this room. This room can stay. This is one of the rooms where everyone's so slow that they don't really do anything. I don't mind that so much. I don't mind that so much at all. Oh, right. Tried to make the blood disappear. It worked, but... Right, okay. Still wasted the bomb in the end. Good. Yeah. No interesting rocks. And I don't like these rooms. Oh my god. Come on, game. Come on. I mean, I do like that you put 2 soul hearts in there, I guess, but still, game, come on. Come on. Game. Come on. Game. Huh. Boop. Oh, yes, please, thank you. I'll sacrifice some health for that. Thank you very much. I like damage. Damage is alright. Damage is okay. Going to take a while to clear this, but that's okay. Our damage is fine. Our damage is good. If we had the Polaroid, that would be even better. But we don't. So we can't. We haven't actually gotten the doctor's remote a single time with this how to jump thing, and that would have actually been a really useful thing. Because you can just teleport out of every single room in the level, like in the game pretty much. And it would be amazing. Every time you try to jump, you teleport to a different room instead. And obviously there would be some like rooms where you'd want to jump, but in most rooms, you probably don't. I could have avoided that, by the way, if I didn't try to go to that corner instead. If I didn't randomly change my mind on which corner was the best corner. But whatever. Whatever. It's worked out so far. We're gonna win this battle and then we're just gonna leave. Our damage really still isn't very good though, like, in terms of how much we're dealing to Isaac over here. Isaac doesn't really care about what we're doing that much. Isaac's not overly impressed with what we're doing to him. That's okay though. I don't need to impress anybody but myself. That's what I care about. There we go. Don't hit me. Thank you. That was a little bit close, but that's okay. And Isaac is done for. There we are. Now, let's get some good items out of our chest, yeah? Please? We are not cursed, so that's good. It's fairly unlikely... Ooh, alright, sure. 18 bombs, Pyromaniac, I'll take that. It's fairly unlikely that the moon card will put us backwards. It probably won't move us very far forward either, though. If at all. I'm guessing it's to the bottom right of me because the game is mean like that. Oh, it's actually the bottom left. Cool. Alright. We actually get some benefit from doing that, so that's pretty nice. And then we take damage in the greed fight. Which really was quite unnecessary when you think about it, but that's okay. Who cares about damage? I think I shouldn't be recording 4 like hour-long videos on a single day without having too much to drink. It's not really working out all that well. I'm actually getting quite thirsty. And now you learn, kids. You learn that if you want to be talking for about 4 hours straight, probably want to have a sip of water every now and then. Probably a pretty good idea. I have some drinks, but not enough, clearly. Because I feel parched. I feel parched. I have a drink right in front of me as well, but now is not really the right time to be pausing. So close to the end. I'd rather die a death of dehydration than live a life filled with pauses and hesitation. Obviously. It rhymes, so it must be true. Let's fight some more of these guys. I'm trying to kill the big guys last because I kind of want to get Mr. Mega. That would be pretty rad. If we can get Mr. Mega Pyromaniac, that would be pretty damn good. Also, these bombs can't actually hit me. I'm not sure why I'm dodging them. Like, these guys cannot actually damage me at all, so I'm not sure what's going on with my ideas here. I think those were the last small ones. Yeah, so now we can focus on these guys fairly easily. Like, these guys are just healing me just all the time. They're actually quite nice. They're just starting to help me out in these troubling times. That's not Mr. Mega. I'm sad now. That's okay though. Oh, joyous joy. Look who we have here today, kids. Look who we have here today. This good old Cage. Cage, by the way, that attack heals me as well. But let's make sure we're constantly on full health if possible. But that jumping attack, a lot less scary with Pyromaniac. That entire rocky part is useless to him now. And that's quite nice. Oh my god. Please don't kill me now. God, our damage is so awful though. Like, come on. Look at how long it takes to kill Cage. Cage is just a normal bot. I know he's a boss with a lot of health, but still, this is ridiculous how little damage we're dealing. I'm just continuously focusing on one of them, and finally one of them died. Ugh. There we go though. Slowly but surely. Alright, nah, that doesn't really do a lot for me, but I'm taking this one because... we have Maggie's bow, so we can't actually take half a heart. Right, good item, best item in the game by far. It's meant to be useful in that it heals you a full heart instead of half a heart, but it means you can't really get Polaroid ever, which is awful. And that's not so good. Something that's awful, generally not considered very great actually, believe it or not. God, we're not even killing the tiny poops in a single shot. Look at this. Look at how weak we are. Whatever, though. If we can just keep this up, we'll probably be okay. So we got 19 bombs, which means we have 19 potential hearts, theoretically. Like, if we can just keep healing ourselves in less time that they can damage us, then we'll be okay. But we need to actually be doing that. They're spawning a lot of things, a lot of spiders. I'm not a big fan of spiders. But we're dealing with it. We're surviving. And I'm also dropping a lot of hearts just in general because of that old bandage we got at the start, so that's good. Let's go in here. Oh, yay, it's 2 of you. Actually, yeah, that's fine. You're healing me as well. That's actually okay. Oh, tried to get the thing, didn't get it in time. Gimpy actually did a thing. Wow. Did not expect to see that in my time of life. Please, hurry up. Oh, God. I don't actually like fighting these guys all that much, as it turns out. Because they're actually dealing so much damage to me currently. They're continuously hitting me with that brimstone attack, which is kind of silly. They're also moving really far apart from each other, which is never good. That's not really something you want to see at any point in your life. Also, the hitbox of that jump attack is actually a lot less impressive than I thought. It's like pretty much just the first second, and after that it just stops being effective at all. Which is kind of nice, I guess, if you're trying to avoid it, but now we're actively trying to get hit by it, and it's not really working out all that well. Oh my god, these dudes, though, they were strong. Oh, and still are strong, as it turns out. Whew. Like, I'm desperately trying not to pick up those soul hearts just yet, just so we can have them for the blue baby fight, but I'm a little bit worried now. 2 husks. We should be able to deal with this, but I am worried. Concussion shots make these guys do weird stuff, and I don't like this. Oh, God. Pyromaniac saved our lives at the end there, though. Let's be honest. If we're going to get through this, then Pyromaniac had a lot to attribute to that win. Money equals power. That's a nice little thing to get, I suppose. Nice. And another soul heart. So we got 3 soul hearts, 3 regular hearts, Pyromaniac. We might be good here. We might be pretty okay. And we got how to jump, obviously, which is very important. Very important indeed. 18 bombs still, so that's pretty decent. Immediately take some damage, because why not? Oh, I got the homing tears of this guy, by the way. They are so much better than mine. Anytime I get homing tears, they are not nearly this good. I'm very disappointed in my own homing tears pretty much every single day of the week, and this guy should be proud of them. I wish I was the blue baby. I wish if I played as the blue baby, he would be as good as this blue baby. That would be pretty rad, actually. It would at least, like, differentiate the characters a little bit more than they currently are, because right now, the differences between the characters, they exist, but they're not that big, are they? Like, you have a Zazel, who's drastically different from everyone else. But that's really about it, isn't it? I mean, Eden, I'm playing as Eden because it's most likely to be sort of interesting. Because a lot of the characters, like Judas, once you get health, you'll be fine. And even without health, you just always have a guaranteed amount of damage. And you'll be fine. Cain is, like, decent. Lazarus can die once and then become, like, faster and stronger as well. And Magdalene is horribly slow and boring and just tedious, but you'll generally survive if you get some decent items. But they're all kind of the same. And then you fight the blue baby who has all these cool attacks, but you never actually get to use those. And it's kind of sad. I don't know. But maybe the DLC will one day change that. Yeah, that was the thing. This run was weird, and I'm finally gonna take a break from this game for today. 4 runs in a row. That seems like a good time to take a small break. And we got one more item. We're at 339 instead of 338. We got the bean. So we can cross that one off of our list. And I think we only need, like, 4 more items, like something like that. Like Dad's Key and 3 other ones, which I don't really remember. Oh yeah, like Dad's Key. Yeah, some other ones. I'll when I get them, I'll get them. And we'll see it happen when it does. Hope you guys enjoyed so far. Hope to see you guys next time. Bye.